Hey y'all, Brian Frabbiele here from Las Vegas, Nevada and Better Life Realty. Thanks for joining me again today. And as promised, we're going to get away from real estate and we're going to look at my 5 favorite day trips from Las Vegas. There are pretty wild places near us. Hope you enjoy it. Hey everybody, as promised, we're going to go on a little road trip to my 5 favorite places for a day trip from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Brian Frabbiele with Better Life Realty, and you're looking at Fremont Street. Back in the 60s and 70s, Fremont Street was a whole different place. We used to drive up and down, look at all the pretty girls. We called it cruising Fremont Street. We spent a lot of time down there as kids because we weren't really privy to video games and top technology. We hung downtown because it had a lot of bright lights. We had Vegas Vic. He used to say, "Howdy, partner," and his arm moved up and down, pointing with his thumb to his cigar. We didn't have video games, but one thing we certainly did have was a station wagon. And I've been privileged to take every 2-hour drive in every direction in my life. I shared it with my kids, and now I'm going to share my 5 places for a day trip getaway. On the way to Pahrump, over the hump, you'll come to a dirt road in the middle of nowhere, to Copa Hot Springs. Naturally built around hot springs, the hotels all feature in-house hot springs. You can go to mud baths and wild hot springs. They also have a jazz festival out there every year. I would suggest all young adults get a chance to go out and visit Copa Hot Springs, about an hour and a half. On the way back, you might want to stop for lunch at my 4th favorite day trip, the world famous Mountain Springs Saloon. Great music, great food, super people, eclectic vibe. I suggest trying to go on the weekends. Get one of the shows. You will not be disappointed. Mountain Springs Saloon, about 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. 3rd best trip in town. Everybody's heard of Red Rock Canyon and the Scenic Loop. How many of you have been to Icebox Canyon? It's a trail system that goes up into the mountainsides west of Las Vegas. It's on the far side of the scenic route. Definitely want to go for some good hiking. Bring some friends, bring a lunch. You'll see vegetation that will make you wonder if you're in the desert. You'll also find natural springs from the snowfall at Mount Charleston if you go at the right time of year. Icebox Canyon, a hidden gem, 35 minutes from Las Vegas. Right down the street from Icebox Canyon, you're going to find Spring Mountain State Ranch, my 2nd favorite drive for a day trip. Former home of Howard Hughes. You can tour his residence. You can also go to plays out there. It's much cooler than the valley. There's big meadows open for picnics, beautiful scenic, a lot of wildlife, and just an oasis in the middle of the desert, Spring Mountain Ranch. My favorite place to drive is located I hope you enjoyed that little getaway with me, and I certainly hope you can get your family in the station wagon and try all 5 of these destinations, or at least one of them. Can't wait to do another video with you guys. I so appreciate you joining me. Can you do me a huge favor? Click the subscribe button below. Click that little bell. Whenever I get new content, it'll be shared with you, and I can't wait to learn more and more. Everybody have a great day from Brian Frabbiele, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Better Life Realty. See y'all.